Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have a 25 paise coin for you from India, the so-called toothless lion 25 paise. And as you can see, if we blow it up, we can see why they call it the toothless lion, and we see that there aren't any teeth in this lion. Now, there are different versions of this coin. There are some that have the lion with teeth, some that have the lion with no whiskers, and you can see the whiskers here coming out of the lion, some that don't have this little tongue underneath the lion, and then there are some that have different things on the bottom. So let's take a look at this. So this is the famous Asoka lion pedestal from India. The lion's facing in three directions. We can see the lion's whiskers, their fur, the tongue, and the rows of fur. If you count them, you can tell which version of this coin is. Some of these are 2 to 3, some of them are 3 to 4. And then if we look underneath the pedestal, we can also see on some of these, this is a bull and this is a horse, and this is kind of a sun sign here. They changed the way this bull looked on some of these and the way the horse looked on some of these. So we have about, I don't know, I'd say 20 different versions of this coin over the years, with the whiskers, no whiskers, with the tongue, no tongue, with the fur stripes, different fur stripes, 3, 4, 2, 3, with a different bull, with a different horse, with a different sun underneath, and with teeth and with no teeth. And then we also have the fact that this was made at 4 different mints. And we'll look at this. So we'll look at the mints in a second. Let's look at what it says here on the front of the coin. So this is the national emblem of India, the Asoka lion pedestal, and it says India on both sides, in English on this side, of course. This coin was made from 1972 to 1990. It's a copper nickel coin, and you can see when we moved the pen near it, see how it tends to yellow a little bit, because the camera makes an adjustment, and the copper comes out a little bit more when we have this shiny object in front of it. If we move it away, we see it's much more silvery. Has this kind of nice work around the inner rim, almost kind of a latticed kind of work around the inner rim. If we tip it up on its side, we see that it is a reeded edge, and then if we flip it over, we see the 25 paise on the back, again with this kind of lattice work around the outside and the wreath below. So it says 25 paise in 2 languages, again 25 in the center in numbers, 1985, so that's the year of the coin, and down here we have a C. So let's talk about the different mints that they made. If we have a diamond down here, that's from the Mumbai mint. If we have a letter B down here, it's a proof coin from Mumbai. If we have no mint mark, it's from Calcutta. And if we have a 5-pointed star, it's from Hyderabad. And if we have a C like this, it's from Ottawa, Canada. The Royal Canadian Mint made it. So that's kind of funny, huh? Rather than the C standing for Calcutta, it stands for Canada, or the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa. So this coin was actually minted or pressed in Ottawa, Canada, not at Mumbai or Calcutta or Hyderabad. Now we know that there were about 114 million of these made at Mumbai, but that's pretty much all we know. We don't know how many the Royal Canadian Mint printed. We don't know how many were made in Calcutta or in Hyderabad. So that our numbers aren't great on these, but we can assume hundreds of millions of these were made because this was a very commonly used currency. This coin was demonetized on June 30th, 2011, so it's no longer in use in India. And it's a nice looking coin. The thing to do if you wanted to get these coins is you could get them relatively cheap, and you could get a set of all of them. So you could get a set of all the mints, the 5 different mints, including Canada. You can get a set that has the different tooth and non-tooth from different years. You can get a set where the India here, that's another thing I didn't talk specifically about. On some of these coins, the D on India is a kind of short, squat, flattened D like this one. And on some of these, uh, there is a much more kind of, they call it, and Numista calls it an elegant D, kind of a finely scrolled or engraved D. This is the short squat D, but you can get the different D on this also. So look for all the different varieties. Look for some of the different edges. There's actually different edge varieties here. And look for all the different wording varieties. And you could get probably, like I said, 15 to 20 different varieties of this coin that were made between 1972 and 1990. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin channel. Have a great day, and feel free to subscribe to our channel and leave comments in the comment section.